Hi, everybody. David Silverman here. I'm zooming in from Florida, sunny Florida, and really fortunate to have the ASEA founder and chairman of the board and dear friend, Tyler Norton, with us. Some really exciting things happening. Something really amazing happening at the beginning of the year, beginning of the decade on January 18th. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But I asked Tyler if he could, we could just shoot a real quick video together, just kind of summarizing what's happened over this past year with the company and where we're going. And Tyler's been such an inspiration to me and people in my group. I've had people that were just stuck and they came to a convention or came to Envision and sat and talked with Tyler for 3 minutes, and it changed everything. Because I think because part of it is they have a belief in who's running this company, not just their talent and their skills, but the integrity. And it was the same for me. I did not let it rip and go into this until I really met Bertus and Tyler. I realized who held my future in their hands, because we don't own this company. They're running the company, and I had to have pure integrity. I've been burned in bad companies before. So we're blessed to have Tyler running this company. So Tyler, first of all, thanks for being here and taking a few minutes with me.
Thanks, David. Thanks so much. I sure love and appreciate you and your family. Guys, this is a real treat. This is a real treat for me to be able to join you for a few minutes in promoting really the turn of the year, an opportunity for you to kind of regroup and think about what does success look like for you? What does winning look like for you next year? I'm really excited to be kicking off the year on a number of fronts, and particularly being able to come out and spend some time with you guys on the East Coast. David, thank you so much for the invite. I will be joining you guys on January 18th out on your end of the country, and really looking forward to just spending time with you guys. I want to tell you a little bit about where we are as an organization right now. I just finished, literally, I'm looking at my clock here, about 2 hours ago, our final board meeting with my dad for 2019. This has been a record year on so many levels for this company, and really record 2 years back to back. And for those of you that are just kind of getting involved now, and for those of you that have been around a longer period of time, we're finally at a place right now where we're scaling as an organization. Our reach and influence is starting to actually really grow. And there's a momentum element. There's a scalable momentum that the company is starting to experience that really speaks to, Dave was kind to mention the integrity side of things. And we certainly hope that we can garner your trust with the way we run things here. We understand that we have a sacred trust when any of you give your time and energy to this company. And we have a deep abiding commitment, myself, Chuck, Jerem, my dad, and the full board of directors of this company, to saying, the metaphor I've been using a lot in the calls I've been doing is this branch won't break. And as you climb the tree of life and you step on different branches, sometimes a branch will snap or sometimes a branch will crack. And our goal is to create a branch you can step on as you climb that tree that just won't break. And while there may be any number of challenges working externally and around us, the last thing I want to do is have an internal branch that you have to deal with or that breaks. And so we take your commitment, whether it's 1 hour a week, whether it's 10 hours a week, whether it's 50 hours a week, we see that as a sacred trust. And so the integrity side of it matters a great deal to us, but there's also a business side to the business. In other words, we have to be scalable. We have to be financially healthy. We have to have the right team in place. And what's really special for me is, as long as we started this company, I have tried desperately to signal to the field these principles that underscore the character of the company. And I hope give a window into the attempt we're making at being charactered people and leaders. But there's really something special that's coupling with that ethos and those intentions, and that is the business is strong. We are in such a strong position. We have no long-term debt. We're a profitable enterprise right now. We're in 33 countries. You've got a chance to step into a partnership with an organization that's not only committed to doing it right and being here for you, but we're really, really in a healthy spot. Now, I'm wise enough to know that there's rapids around every corner of every river. And so we're worried, we really are thinking a lot about all the ways we can put a moat around this company and this business and keep it safe. But I just want to thank you, number one, for your commitment and contribution. Tell you how excited I am to be January 18th with all of you guys out there, and let you know that not only is there a spirit to this corporate, there's a soul to this company, but there's really, really a strong infrastructure as well, both financial, operational, and beyond. And so that's what makes this such a unique opportunity. I mean, there's not any person you shouldn't be inviting to join us on the 18th. There's no one too talented for this business. And there's definitely no one too talented for ASEA and what we can offer to the world. Sometimes we limit our reach to people thinking, oh, well, you know, they wouldn't consider this. There's absolutely nobody in the world that shouldn't be looking at this. This opportunity is equal to the most talented, educated, capable people in the world, bar none. So when you think about a January 18th opportunity, and I've talked a lot about squeezing the orange and squeezing the juice out of the resources, this is a great opportunity for you to really reach beyond your own kind of center of influence and say, I'm really going to try to drive some people to this event and start the year right. Let me just say one last thing, because I know this was meant to be a short, quick call. David, I feel so strongly about this version, this concept I shared in Mexico called the next version of you. It was a training I gave there that I may share some things with you guys on the 18th and pull some of that forward, because I know not everyone was with us in Mexico. But you got to think about this in terms of what's the next version of you? What do you want to do? I don't really think this isn't about us. This isn't about some big brand or big corporation. Think about the power of each individual person spending time to clarify for them what the next version of themselves looks like. And even more importantly, think about being surrounded by people, leaders, opportunities, and a culture that has no interest other than that version of you becoming true. That's it. That's all we're supposed to be doing. Our product set is not V-Align. Our product set is not a ASEA Redox supplement. Our product is people. We are in the business of developing people, inspiring hope, awakening vision, lifting and encouraging, and giving people a really safe, fertile ground where they can grow, develop, and succeed. That's the essence of what this is all about. When we hand them a product as powerful as our Redox supplement product and our full suite of nutritionals, it's a great part of the vehicle we can give to them for generating income, providing a story that they can share that can have high impact. But the real goosebumps for me are when we help people to reach the full measure of their creation, their potential, their next version of themselves. And so, guys, I got to tell you, for me, that is the part that awakens my heart. That's what gets me up in the morning. That's what gets me on a plane January 17th so I can be with you guys on January 18th, is because there's an energy transfer when we help other people identify what's that next version of themselves. Most people have stopped envisioning that next version. And some people are stuck talking about a way past version, kind of like talking about an iPhone 4 or an iPhone 5. Nobody at Apple is talking about the iPhone 4. They're talking about the iPhone 12 right now. That's the next version of you. What's your iPhone 12? What do you want it to look like, feel like? What's the income you're going to be making? Who are the people you're going to impact? Why do you do it? Those are the kinds of things that really inspire me, especially at the turn of a year. So call it resolutions, call it new beginnings, call it anything you want. January 18th is an opportunity for you to come in and have pondered and thought about, what do I want to do and be in 2020? A whole new decade and a 10-year anniversary of this company. I'm telling you what, this is the right place to be. And I'm so thrilled to think that I get to share that time with you. So David, I want to wish you the very, very happiest of holidays this season with your family. And to all of you, I say the happiest of holidays and a happy new year. And I'm so thrilled that I get to be with you guys in just a few weeks.
Albert, thank you so much. I just want to leave this with a couple of thoughts. One is that we know that people make decisions at events, and people make big decisions at big events. And this event on January 18th in Rockville, Maryland, from noon to 5, I'll give you the link in a minute. It's a big deal. There are people who make big decisions, and it's a lead into the Envision event in Dallas in March. And the people that want this business to pay them like a serious business, 6 or 7 figures a year, they have to treat it like a business. These events are key. That's number one. Number two, I I say this, you've heard me say this, Tyler, from the stage at convention, from events, that we're really fortunate. Those of us who have done network marketing before, we may have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. And so we appreciate this, I think, more than people that have never done it before, because people that are new and never done network marketing before come to ASEA, think that every company is like this, founders like you, chairmen like you, presidents like Chuck, like Jay. See, the culture and the integrity, and it's not about, Tyler, people in my group, a lot of the people in my group had no idea there was a free car program. They asked me, well, that's a nice car. Where did you get that? I saw the company bought. Well, they have a free car. Most companies, that's what they talk about, is the free car and the free house. We don't have to flaunt that because we have a product, we have a culture, believe, belong, become. So I am so grateful for you and your dad and the team you put together, and that you are putting real time into this. I know you're going to go going to Asia. You're coming to the East Coast for the first time to do an event. So you are in now. You are in. And I know that we've talked a lot about it. And the link to register, and it will sell out, is ASEARockville.eventbrite.com. ASEARockville.eventbrite.com. It's all of the links, team support, so on and so forth. But Tyler, thank you so much for everything. I mean, personally, professionally, everything. I love you. I love your family, and just so grateful for you. Thank you. Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks, David. Look forward to seeing you guys in a few weeks. Happy holidays, okay?
Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks.